Yo, let's talk Premier League football. I'm here to give you my predictions for this weekend's games. And yeah, let's take it away. So I know there'll be games on Saturday before Sunday, but I do not care. I am kicking this off with the biggest game of the season for me. The biggest game of the season for Arsenal Football Club at home at the Emirates will be facing off against Manchester City. The best team in the world right now, Manchester City, will be coming and visiting the Emirates Stadium to face out with my boys, the Gunners. And I want to see them fight. I want to see them believe that they can piggyback off of the victory against them at the Community Shield. I want to see these boys grow. I want to see something different, please, from what we faced last season. I want to see fight. I want to see delivery. I want to see chances being finished. None of that hard work and nothing to show for it. I need goals to be banged in. And I trust the boys. I trust Mikel Arteta. I trust that he has trained them and given them the courage and wisdom and intelligence and everything they need to come out victorious against Manchester City. We have to beat them. We're at home. We are trying to beat them to the title this season. And nothing will be a greater statement than a victory against this lot. They've beaten us. I can't even remember how many games. I didn't pay attention to the stats because they're unfavorable and they hurt my feelings. So I am not going to find out how many games since the last time we beat them. I'm not going to do that to myself. But it's a new day. It's a new season. It's a new time to show who we are. It's a new time for the boys to show that they are ready and they will get the victory this weekend. So my predictions, Arsenal versus Manchester City. I will say we are going to win this game 2-1. 2-1 to my Gunners. 2-1 to my boys. Come on, Gunners. Come on. Now, on to the other games, okay? I don't really care much. This weekend is just for my boys. I'll be praying and focusing on this team. Mind-to-mind connection with my players. Let's go, guys. Come on, team. But let's get into other games. I'm getting distracted. So, tomorrow, Saturday, the first game will be Luton versus Tottenham Hotspur. This game is going to be boring. I don't know. Luton won their last game, though. And I hate Tottenham. I hate this team so much. They're doing very well. They're second place above us. Only with goal difference, though. Second place to Manchester City. I have to go with my brain here and say 3-0 Tottenham Hotspurs. 3-0 against Luton. Okay, on to the next game. The next game will be Burnley versus Chelsea. Burnley just got their first win. Was it in the Premier League? I think so. Let me make sure that I'm not getting that one mixed up. So they beat Burnley in the Premier League. They beat Luton in the Premier League this Tuesday. That's their first Premier League win this season. So, Chelsea also won last weekend. But I trust the boys. I trust Burnley. I'm a fan of Burnley. I've been a big fan forever. I'm kidding. I'm just a fan of company, and I really do not like Chelsea. I'm going to go with a draw. A score draw. I'll say 1-1. 1-1 Burnley against Chelsea. Everton versus Bournemouth. Everton. I don't even know, man. That team needs to find themselves. And I think they will find themselves this game against Bournemouth. I will say 1-0 to Everton. 1-0 Everton against Bournemouth. Fulham versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United, no. 2-0. 2-0. I can't even bank on this team, man. Anybody who's putting money on Sheffield United, yes, the odds might be in your, if you bet on Sheffield, you probably get a lot of money if they win. And that if is probably like a 0.1%. They're going to lose this game fairly easily. I'll say 2-0. 2-0 to Fulham. Next game, Manchester United versus Brentford. Now, this is a sticky one, because they need to win this game. I think this is the game where if Manchester United loses, Ten Hag will be in serious trouble. I think the conversations will get real about firing him. So I think the players will play for him. Watching Manchester United this season, I don't think they've always played badly. I feel like they just don't get in the key moments, they just don't get the right things right. Either it's defending or going forward. Something is always off with them. But they have to win this game. I will say Man United will win this game 2-1. 2-1. Trust me, I don't want them to win, but I want to get my predictions correct. I didn't do very well last weekend. I want to do better. So 2-1 Manchester United. This is rare. All you Manchester United fans, this is going to be rare. A rare victory for you guys. Palace versus Nottingham Forest. This is a tight game. This one will be very tight, probably very boring, very cagey. Two teams that lack flair. There's nothing to them, honestly. Eberichieze has a lot of flair, and Nottingham Forest has what is the player that they have a kid who I like, but I don't think he gives enough. I watched the game last week. It wasn't very good. What's his name? Gibbs White. Morgan Gibbs White. That's the player I'm looking for. He has a little bit of flair sometimes, but he picks and chooses his moments. So this game might be very boring. Very boring. But boring game, boring result, probably a 0-0. 0-0 Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. On to Sunday, Brighton versus Liverpool. This is an interesting one. Because Brighton have been shaky, haven't they, this season? It's just a shaky team. Some days they'll destroy other teams 6-0, and next minute they're losing an easy game. They're losing 6-1 or something crazy like they did to Aston Villa. Liverpool are firing now. Liverpool are on fire these days. Yeah, this will be tight, but I think Liverpool will get this one. After they got cheated and robbed last weekend, I think they'll come out victorious against Brighton. I'll say 2-1. 2-1 to Liverpool. West Ham, Newcastle United. Oh, my goodness. This is a game to watch. Both teams have so much fight and so much desire. I think this game will come down to who can produce the most quality in the final third. And I think Newcastle will edge this one. But they're away from home. What are you doing, Nemeka? Come on, tell me something. I will go purely guessing here, but I think I'll be right. 2-2. 2-2. West Ham, Newcastle. My soul is not telling me there will be a winner in this game. So 2-2. Now, Wolves versus Aston Villa. Wolves defeated Manchester City last weekend. I made my entire weekend against Aston Villa, who are just doing incredibly well in Europe and also in the Premier League. I think this game will be very close. I do think there will be a winner in this one. And Wolves are at home. I think they'll have so much confidence off of the victory against Mancity. So I'll go with Wolves. Nemi, are you making Watkins is in your fantasy Premier League team? 2-1 Wolves. 2-1 Wolves. Come on, Huang. I need Ollie to score, though, because I need him for my fantasy Premier League team, unless I sell him today. And then the big one, Arsenal versus Manchester City. And I already said 2-1 to my boys. Come on, G. 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal. Is there a game on Monday? No game on Monday. And yeah, guys, that's my predictions. Wish me luck. I do need everybody to subscribe, whether I get them right or whether I get them wrong. I do need this. Thanks, guys. Love and God bless. Have a great weekend.